second unit. Is that kind of what the plan is for this season?
Yeah, I mean, George just gives him composure, shoots the ball, sneaky driver because of his shot, kind of settles the group down. He's like, as I said before camp, he's a big pickup for us. It's kind of one of those sneaky ones that no one talks about, but he makes shots, man. He knows how to play. He's physical, and then Andre just rolling. Like, our guards the other night didn't get to the paint, so the rolls did nothing. Tonight, his rolling and driving really had an impact on the game.
What was the decision to start Shake?
Just looking at different guys. Yeah, but liked him. Thought he played well. Thought he settled down. I thought he struggled early and then really started playing really well. So, I mean, it's a competition.
Doc, do you like Tyrese better with that second unit?
I don't know. Today I did. I mean, but if he plays next game well with the first unit, then you know what I mean? We're just going to get through camp and let them both play. And as I keep saying, I don't know if this is a team that there's a starting lineup. It's just going to be different guys, different nights, and that's how we're going to play.
It just seems like in the second unit, it takes advantage. He could take advantage of his strengths. Getting to the basket.
Yeah, well, I thought he could have did that in the first game, Keith. He just didn't. And so, we put a point of emphasis on that the last two games. I didn't think it was a coincidence. It wasn't just him. Everybody got to the paint. Our feet didn't barely touch the paint in the first game. And we had all the opportunities to do it. And I thought tonight we took those opportunities. And then when you get to the paint, you got to make a play. And I thought we did that well. I thought the few times we did get to the paint in the first game, we tried to shoot over long guys. Tonight we got to the paint and the ball kept getting back to the three-point line. That's how we should play.
Tyrese seems more comfortable in the second unit, but he's also, he's much more familiar with that role. So, that's something he's done before.
I just think he was more comfortable today. Okay. Honestly, I thought the first game was the first game. I think if I had started him tonight, he would have been comfortable tonight. I just thought first game wasn't a great game for any of us,
Joel and Tobias kind of getting their first
Good.
action.
Joel, I thought Tobias needed the extra minutes. You could see he was kind of trying to find his way. And then late in the game, I thought he finally started catching his rhythm. That's why I kept him out there a little longer. Joel looked just like Joel Embiid, exactly like him.
Outside of Isaiah's foul trouble at the beginning there, what did you think of how he looked on both ends?
Played really well. He had tough matchups. Van Fleet, and Gorn, they're just tough. And those are tough matchups for him. But I thought he held his own overall. He just shoots the heck out of the ball. He's starting to put the ball on the floor. That's something he couldn't do. That's where the skill development stuff comes in. When I look at him now compared to at this same time last year, he made plays tonight getting into the paint. There's no way he could have done that last year. So good for him because he's putting all the work in.
Seth got, I think, 8 threes up tonight. I know at times last year you guys were on him, just shoot more because he can
shoot the open ones. I don't want him to shoot the cover ones, but at the beginning of the year he was passing up the open ones. I couldn't shoot at all, and I would have shot those. So if you have a cannon like that, let it go. And we say that to all our guys that can shoot like that. Let it go. I think first play early, it was out of a timeout. Ferg came up wide open and passed it. And, it was a good pass, but if you're wide open and you're a shooter, you shoot the ball.
With Isaiah, on-ball defense, he was pretty solid as a rookie. Do you see maybe some development as far as off-ball and maybe?
Yeah, a little bit. He's just not. He's stronger than he was last year. And this is a tough team to judge because they have a lot of big guards. A lot of guys that post you, a lot of guys that cut through you, a very physical team. And I thought overall he held his own. He's crafty, he's tough, he'll fight. He just weighs $120, at the end of the day. But he's not going to give in to it, and that's what I like about him.
There was one play where he had a 3, and the defender came out and he pump faked, dribbled twice, and knocked down a 15-footer. I don't remember him doing that as much last year.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't have done it last year. He would have probably tried to get the 3 off instead of sometimes driving it, shot, or making another play. We work on it every day with all our guards because this league gets so into running guys off the line. You can dribble back in the paint and suck the whole defense in and get another three. We just got to keep doing it.
Talk about getting into the paint and everything. Did you like just the intensity, the physicality, all of that better?
Yeah, overall, I thought our physicality and our intensity matched theirs. You know, I don't know if it was more than theirs, but that's a big pickup for us because the game the other night, it was all them. Tonight, I also thought we kept our composure a couple times. They made a couple quick threes and runs, and we just came back and kept running our stuff and got the shot we wanted. So it was good to see.
Doc, did you guys talk at all in the offseason about just getting your three-point volume up in general?
Not really. I mean, if we can, we will. You know, this whole three-point thing that the whole league is on, I still go back to the teams that win with everything. You know, Golden State led the league in layups one year that they won it. You know, so like if you can get to the paint, you're going to get threes, you're going to get layups, and you're going to shoot a high percentage. That's what I want. I don't care how we score, and I say it all the time. If we have 50 threes in a game, I'm fine with that. If we have 50 layups in a game, I'm fine with that as well. So we always want to create more threes, but we need more playmakers to do that. I don't think people connect those two things. You know, the more playmakers you have, probably the more threes you're going to get up.
There was one play where Shake threw to his left and kind of threw a skip pass with his offhand and found
Yeah.
Steph. Are those kind of some of the things maybe you're seeing in his development?
Yeah, that was a hell of a pass. And he's been doing it all camp so far. So, you know, it's funny. He's really trying to run the point guard spot. And it, at times, makes him not aggressive offensively, you know, and he's going to have to find his happy medium, you know, because I want him to still be an aggressive offensive player. And I thought at the beginning of the game he was trying to run the team. And then as the game went on, he just played, and things started happening for him. That's him and Tyrese. That's what they'll struggle with, when to be aggressive, when not to be. But they'll get it. They both will get it.
But Doc, do you need a point guard that can run the team, a guy that can come in and run it?
I'm fine. Like, if we get one, great, you know. I don't worry about what we don't have. You were talking to the wrong guy. You're never going to – we're going to win with what we have. That's the way I've always thought. There's a lot of guys that can play, and you figure it out. There's a lot of teams that don't have pure point guards. You can name them. I say harder to name the ones that do. You know, you just play with the guys you have, and you create your offense that way.